Hey guys, it's Victoria and welcome back to FemmeHead. So I wanted to do a video for each phase of my cycle, so kind of like a vlog, I guess. So anyways, we just started my period today. It started sometime around midnight. I think it was like 12:30 when I was finally like, I don't know if anyone else wakes up and you're like, yeah, I need to go to the bathroom. I'm exhausted today. I feel it. I feel tired today, so I'm just trying to take it really easy. I got sweatpants on, knitted socks. I did wake up early though because I was gonna let myself sleep in, and then I don't know if it was like 5:20 or 5:30. I was like, oh, I feel like getting up, so I did. And I just did some like video notes, didn't journal, and I don't know, I felt not necessarily like creative juices, but I felt like planning juices, if that makes sense. Scrolling through YouTube, I had been saving videos that like spoke to me to my watch later list, and so I was just kind of like going through those and being like, what about this like made me want to watch it, and then watching through the videos, and the ones that I liked, I was taking notes of like things they were doing that I liked and ways I could improve my videos. So that was nice. Not really stress myself out with things. Like I did a good job of cleaning leading up to this. I've got food, I've got period products, I've got my video done for this week, so I can just kind of relax. So how I slow down on my period is I just do. I let myself sleep in if I want to. I go to bed early if I want to. I don't work. Like I try to get stuff done so I don't have to work if I don't want to. I don't really worry about like the mess. I don't get the mom guilt about not being like super fun and going and doing activities. Like we just chill at home and that's fine, and the boys love it. We've got toys and diapers and you name it like spread out in our house right now. I am currently using panty liners and tampons. That's kind of been my combo. I'm also giving my skin a break. Like my skin, you can't see it because I have good lighting right now, but you can't really see it in this lighting, but I just like this area right here, I'm breaking out. It's mostly like my forehead. I have a little bit of like acne, and I always break out in my like luteal phase or around ovulation. So I'm not gonna wear any makeup this weekend. Oh, I made a third cup of coffee, but it's not hitting the spot. So it is day 3 of my period, I want to say. Yesterday was pretty uneventful. I took it super easy. Like I was a bit irritable. As far as my period went, it was fine. Medium heavy flow, was still productive. I notice, or I'm starting to notice, that I get a bit of insomnia on my period, where it is harder for me to fall asleep and it is harder for me to stay asleep. So I think tonight I'm gonna try taking some Calm before bed. I have felt a slow energy and motivation is the best way to describe it. Like energetic and motivated, but at like a calm level. And it's been really nice because I've still been able to do stuff, get that feeling of accomplishment and productivity, but not wear myself out. I have been feeling creative and inspired. Friday morning I sat down and I took a bunch of like video notes of like just ideas and thoughts I had. I have this sense and feeling of like I want to plan stuff out, so also been leaning into that, putting in a grocery order and meal planned yesterday, picked that up today, cleaning up the house, doing some tasks that haven't got around to, like putting the rest of the new like child locks on stuff because my boys have figured out the old child locks, catching up on laundry, like I did bedding. I've just had this very like calm productivity and it feels so nice. I have been breaking out. Actually, I'm not currently breaking out. I'm just dealing with the breakouts from right before my period that I wish I was one of those people that didn't pick at their acne and like pop zits, but like I can't leave it alone. It's just been so nice to just take a break from getting dressed up, doing my makeup, doing my hair. Like I love all of that stuff, but taking a break from all of it to just let my body and my skin and everything breathe. It is day 4 of my period, and this is usually about the time where it really starts to like taper off and go away, but it's a Monday. I let myself sleep in today until the boys woke us up. So I didn't have my morning time to myself, which I could feel was frustrating me, but it was a trade-off for a little extra sleep that I just wanted to give myself. And I just have that same sort of gentle motivation that I've had the past couple of days. I'm really enjoying it. This period has been really chill, dare I say enjoyable. The slightest bit of like pelvic floor cramping the first day, but I took an Advil and that helped, and then I just haven't had any cramping since. Put jeans on today, and it's the first day since I started my period that I've worn actual pants. So we're officially on day 5 of my period, and it's basically over. Just have like a little bit of like very light brown spotting. So I'm just wearing a panty liner. I used a disc the rest of yesterday, and that went pretty well. I slept in again today because I was like, why not? But we need to film this week's video, and I'm gonna make a drink before then. I got sent these from, I want to say it's pronounced Pick or Peak, but they're Sun Goddess matcha. I've never had matcha before, so. And then they also sent the Daily Radiance Immune Support Radiant Skin Elderberry Vitamin C. These are interesting because I thought these were like drink packets, but they're little like glue packets, which I haven't had like glue packets since I was marathon training. I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to do this like cycle vlog as like 3 separate vlogs or 1, but I feel like I need to do them as 3 separate. So I also don't know if it's gonna be interesting enough. I don't know if these like little updates are, I guess you never know unless you like put it out there. 10 out of 10 period was great. This past cycle was the first cycle that I ran out of my Vitex, and I had a couple days of like very light brown spotting. So I know you can take Vitex for, I don't know if it's like 6 to 9 months, somewhere around there at a time, and then you're supposed to give your body a break from it. I'm just gonna take the next cycle off to see what happens. Cheers, it's been great, and I'll see you guys in my follicular phase. We are gonna be moving into the follicular phase now because that's where I am. We're on cycle day 6, I believe. Let's see, where are we at? I woke up early today, which I haven't done on my period. I think there was like 1 random day I woke up early, but for the most part, I've been just letting my body sleep in, and it's just been really nice because I was just feeling tired and my body needed the extra rest. I am wearing some makeup, but you can see my skin is like healing and clearing up, so I've just been giving it a break. But I ordered some new skincare products because I was out of some. I have a kind of like set routine of the types of products I use, like cleanser, vitamin C, moisturizer, sunscreen, and like when I want to try new products, I will get new brands of products, if that makes sense, instead of being like, I'm gonna try this random serum, like I know what works for my skin and I just want to like tweak it until I find like my holy grail products. This cycle I'm working on better habits, better routines, eating better, drinking more water, sleeping, yada yada yada. So this morning I did a little P-Valve exercise, and it was supposed to be upper body, but I felt the burn in my butt cheeks. So that was good. I'm like, okay, we're gonna start incorporating exercise again, meditation, morning pages, all of that good stuff. We are on day 7 of my period cycle. I'm done with my period. Feeling good. Those bananas aren't ready, honey. You get inspirations and motivations for different things at different points in your cycle. I don't know, this period I was like relaxed, resting, a calm like energy, and then recently I'm like, good habits, let's bring back in the good habits. Lincoln, the bananas aren't ready. Do you want some raspberries instead? So one of the things I was like thinking about, and I think it stems from this like bad habit stems from being postpartum with the kids stuck while you're breastfeeding, feeding in general, or they're napping on you and you're just like stuck in a chair or on the couch. And so what do? You look at your phone, you read forums, you order stuff you don't need off of Amazon. I'm gonna challenge myself starting today to just leave my phone in the kitchen. Another thing is, I feel like the first half of my cycle, I just like don't really have an appetite. I'm not like craving anything. And the second half, like ovulation to the start of my next period, give it all to me. I want to eat it all. So I had to eat a piece of toast this morning because I'm not hungry, but I need food in my stomach to take my like pills and supplements. I'm gonna make a cup of coffee, do a quick tidy. I have a video that I'm working on for this week, but I've not been waking up early enough to work out in the morning, and then the boys never nap at the same time, or like just don't have enough time to like sit and get in the flow state I need to be in. Good morning, it is day 8 of my cycle. Feeling good. I woke up early, but then Lincoln was awake, so I had to lay in his crib with him. But right now, I'm not hungry, but I'm eating half of an English muffin that was left over from the boys' breakfast, so I can take my pills and stuff. Skin, we still have these zits that are healing, and they're taking so long because I can't stop picking at them. I have not done an update in a couple days because nothing has really changed, but we're getting real close to ovulation at this point. Cycle day 11. I am feeling very creative, and I decided my winter hobby is going to be nail art. I ordered some things online. Some nail brushes, clear press-on nails. I like having long nails myself, but then I break one and it breaks my heart. This morning I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try brown French tips because it's the week of Thanksgiving, why not? And all in all, I feel like I did a good job, but they also look like I dipped my fingertips in Hershey's chocolate. So I found lots of inspiration on Pinterest, inspo pics, figure out the colors and stuff I need to buy, and I'm gonna do this winter. I don't know about anybody else. If I like get something in my mind, I have to like see that through. We've spent the money, we've bought the nail things. See other cycle updates. Fertile fluid. My skin is finally clearing up. I do have a little bit of like makeup, like concealer over my spots. I'm definitely in my like spending money phase right now. Energy's feeling good, mentally feeling good, feeling creative, feeling inspired. Okay, I'm getting distracted. Who knows what's gonna happen today. Like I'm getting sidetracked, but then also like obsessively sidetracked. It's like, oh, I've decided I want to try my own nail art. I'm gonna spend a bunch of time researching polishes and things I should get and yada yada yada. And it's like, I really want some headphones, but it's like I don't need them enough to spend over $200 on. So, and then I'm like, okay, well maybe I'll just research like best over-the-ear headphones for like video editing. So that's where we're at right now. It scratches the same itch. It's like window shopping. It scratches the same itch without having to purchase stuff. Headphones. It is 5:30 in the morning. I've been up since 4. Do not mind the mess around me. Look how long my hair's getting. Cycle day 20, probably about a week left of this cycle. I did my nails for the first time and it felt good. I felt creative. Actually the camera that I'm using, my G7X, because I was looking at like, oh, I want like a little like old school point and shoot, blah blah blah. And then I saw a video and she was like, yeah, I just use my like old vlogging camera, which is G7X. And I was like, oh yeah. So switched the settings to, you know, what she had been using. And I look tired. Started taking some pictures, took some cute pictures of the boys. I won the eBay bid for my camera, so that should be coming next week. Oh my god, my eyes. And then I drew a little period smiley face dot guy on Procreate. And you know, you gotta start somewhere. I just ordered more Vitex because I started spotting again, and I know that like Vitex isn't the solution. There's something else that's going on that's causing the issues with my like progesterone, even though my progesterone levels said they were normal on an at-home test I took. Anyways, I'm going to be doing a sponsored video with a company that like is basically like a daily hormone test. Like you pee on a little stick, you put into the machine, and it tells you your hormone levels. So I'm really excited to like see day to day my hormone levels, because I think that would be helpful. Anyways, yeah, I started spotting like a day or two ago, which is like, come on. So I just ordered more Vitex and I put it on like a delivery month sort of thing, because that's literally the only thing that has helped with my spotting so far, and like I don't want to spot. My in-laws got us a Y membership, like a couple months of a Y membership for Christmas, and so I started putting in some of those classes into my calendar. Mostly they're just like yoga and the Pilates class. I also want to try like cycling, and then there's like strength classes, but we're in my luteal phase and I try to sync everything to my cycle. Look how red my eye is now. Skin update. All of my zits are like healed, aka not active, so I just have these like dark spots left. By the end of the day, the past 2 days, I've noticed that I've been very overstimulated. When I get overstimulated, I just kind of go into autopilot and I just like zone out. And so it can come off as irritable, short, annoyed, which probably I am. And just by the end of yesterday, I was like, I just put in my AirPods and turned them to like noise canceling to listen to some music. All the noises of the boys, I love them, but it was just, they were getting to me. It was like I always try to do a little like tidy cleanup around 4 p.m. every day. That works better for me than after the boys go to bed. And I swear, they were just following me around, wreaking havoc on everything I was picking up. Or they were getting into stuff elsewhere and just like, it wasn't going well. So I never got to close out my cycle vlog, but I will share why, and I will close it out now. So we are on day 3 of my period following cycle. My period came like 4 or 5 days early. This past Saturday, I got the stomach flu, stomach bug, something or another, and I was puking a lot. I was vomiting hardcore. And it's about a 24-hour bug, and I'm finally on the up and up. At some point on Saturday, I think it was Saturday morning, I puked so hard I started my period 4 or 5 days early. It's never happened. I mean, I was having premenstrual spotting, but like I can have premenstrual spotting for like 10 days. Not a big without even trying. I don't know if there's any validity to that, if the science behind that, the possibility. This is ginger ale, because we're still not 100. I had a 22-day cycle, a 10-ish day luteal phase, and I had 5 days of spotting. Let's all take a moment. I puked so hard I started my period. Never seen it. I had moments of like irritability with the boys, but that's pretty common. Sleep-wise, it kind of gets iffy leading like the last little bit before my period. So not only did I have the stomach bug, stomach flu, it was coming out of both ends. I started my period so I couldn't tell like the cramping, if it was like period cramping, diarrhea cramping, vomiting cramping. I had a rockin' headache because I could not keep anything down for like 30+ hours. And what a way to end the cycle. Start a new one. So I'm feeling fresh, I'm feeling cleaned out, I'm feeling ready to go. So that's all. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you in the next one.